Economic power of the diaspora. A key component of the Great Return philosophy is us starting to realize our relative economic power. We are starting to realize that we collectively possess a vast array of skills, knowledge and expertise that will be useful to African development. We are also aware that we possess a significant amount of financial resources that, if channeled into the right areas, could be a great source of investment capital to support African entrepreneurs and African businesses. We are becoming aware that individually, our ability to positively impact the development of Africa is very small, but collectively we actually represent a powerful collective economic unit. Part of the Great Return philosophy is about us trying to find ways to mobilize those collective resources in a productive and efficient way. What we need are institutions to facilitate engagement with Africa on a business and investment level. We need to organize ourselves as a collective economic unit, and we need to show African nations that we can be viewed as a serious strategic partner to support economic development. Africa needs a strategic partner whose interests are aligned with Africa's development. Could we actually become such a powerful economic unit that we can challenge institutions like the IMF and World Bank? If so, then part of the Great Return philosophy expands our engagement with Africa beyond simply tourism and remittances. We are realizing that we need to engage with Africa on a business and investment level because they offer the only real sustainable way for Africa to continuously grow. We are also realizing that we can solve the issues of Africa's skills gap because we actually possess those very skills Africa needs. In the West, our skill sets and expertise have slowly become less valuable, and the advent of AI, automation and robotics means that those very skills and expertise will only further depreciate. However, in Africa, we represent a demographic of highly skilled individuals whose expertise will be highly sought after by corporations and governments. We also recognize the unfair advantages we possess compared to the local population. Our exposure to the developed world has allowed us to gain unique insights which will be useful to supporting African development. We have observed what works and what doesn't work and can assess which ideas are worth importing in Africa and which ideas not to introduce in Africa. Coming from an outsider's perspective also gives us the advantage of being able to think outside the box when it comes to how we approach solving some of the problems of Africa. Our ability to think outside the box means that we are able to recognize opportunities that some of the locals may be oblivious to. We are also able to recognize that Africa's biggest problems are some of its biggest business opportunities. We have a unique opportunity to entangle our own economic interests with the economic interests of Africa as a whole.